Hello everybody, Blitz CB Radios here. I'm going to show you guys, some of you know this, some of you guys are old hands at this and know about the antenna work, and some of you guys are brand new to it, and I'm going to show you guys what in my opinion, the simplest upgrade is to a 7-element or 6-element, 4-element, whatever, flat side Yagi. Okay, there are different variations of this, but I'm going to explain the basic principle of it, and it's a hairpin match. It's a fancy way of saying shunt. Okay, this is a DX engineering setup for a 2-inch boom, and what you have to do is, this is the driven element that it's on. So what I did was I split the driven element, you can see that right there, and I used a piece of Del Run to put in there. Del Run, you guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, how you adjust this, so on the coax, ground goes on one side, hot lead goes on the other. And then you would adjust the impedance match by sliding this unit back and forth along the boom, and that's how you get your impedance match. Your initial tuning is going to be used or set by adjusting the length of the elements, all of them, not just a driven element. And that should get you pretty close to being on the ballpark of the frequency where you want to be. You know, a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people talk smack about Mako, but in my opinion, yeah, their boom's a little flimsy, but for what it is and the price, it's not bad. It really isn't. It's a good antenna. I've had these in Texas, and they perform very well once you get rid of the gamma match. Once again, my opinion. So lose the gamma. And the reason I say lose the gamma, I wrote an article about that on my site at blitzradios.com. And one of the main reasons is that with a gamma match, you have it going through inductive coupling. You have to go through some sort of an insulator, be it Teflon or Delrin, to actually couple to the driven element. Well, this is a direct attachment. And I don't know how you guys feel, but in my opinion, if you have electrical connections, metal to metal, it's always more efficient. Now, the reasoning behind that is it's a direct transfer. So if you look at a gamma match, it would be hanging off to the side here, and you would adjust it by sliding a tube in and out. And there's really no direct contact from the hot lead of the coax to the antenna. So what happens is, when you have the gamma match hanging off of one side, that's the side that you're actually exciting. Okay, so what I mean by that is that once you transmit the power, it gets coupled to the driven element, and it excites half of the full driven element. Okay, so I mean, any logic deduction, reasoning, anything like that would tell you that you probably want the entire element, the entire driven element, excited when you key up, not just half of it. The other added benefit that I find very good to using the hairpin or shunt match is that you'll see when you connect the hot lead of the coax, the center and the ground, they're actually grounded to the boom. Okay, this is all metal, and this will be grounded to the boom. And this is attached to the mast, which then is attached to the tower, some other source of ground. And what that does, it helps reduce the damage of lightning strikes. You know, there's no 100% proof of that. Maybe Underwriter's Laboratory can do that. But it also reduces the static noise, rain static and so forth, on if you have a DC grounded or shunted antenna. Shunted, that's if you have a mobile antenna that's shunted, that's particularly useful because it gets rid of wind static, or it helps reduce it. So if you guys think I'm out in left field with some of this, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you think I'm spot on, then and you want to build something like this or put something like this together, let me know. Reach out. I'm always here for you guys, and be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you're so inclined, give me a thumbs down if it makes you feel good. I don't really care. Anyway, you guys have a good evening, and it is hump day today, so 2 more to go. All right, everybody have a good week and good evening, and catch y'all later. Bye.